I'm going to tell about why you should not take your antibiotic too often and how antibiotics work in helping our bodies. Let's start. Now let us see a story in which will help us stimulate why we need antibiotics. Now imagine your body like a city. In that city lives a good king who is called the leader of the immune system. Now this leader has many guards and warriors called T and B cells who do the fighting. Now there outside the city there is another bad Don who was longing to go for a stroll in this city and cause havoc. Now the Don has three ways. One, to go through food, other through air, or third through water. He chose the way through food and sat on the breakfast eel that the city was eating. Now, as the Don happily had got into the city, he could easily cause havoc and break the city apart. Now, our good Don, our good king, does not know what to do. So he summons his T-cell, his warriors and guards, the T-cells and the B-cells, to start do the fighting. They also have lots of warriors and guards called WBCs or white blood cells. First, these T cells and B cells face the bad Dons, guards and warriors. But before that, he has to break through the traps the king has set to get the plan into action. If he does, then the plan will get into action. So the Don came and he's easily resistant to traps because in olden times he had been there before. So he easily broke the trap away and he came. So the plan was set on action. The T cells and B cells faced the Dons, warriors and guards, and they sipped information and they sipped and sucked the information from those bad guards and transferred them to their guards and warriors, the WBCs. Then the WBCs and the guards and warriors of the bad Don got into fight with the king's soldiers. Then they were killed. This is called the primary immune response. For example, this is meningitis. If it fights meningitis, if meningitis virus comes sick, if meningitis bacterium comes the next time, after the first time, if meningitis bacterium comes next time, the T cells and B cells and all the other parts of the immune system will have all the info to deal with these cells and kill them. The same way, even if it came 10 times, our body is safe because the T cells and B cells know how to kill the Dons sidekicks, and so the city is saved. Here comes the antibiotics. These antibiotics these antibiotics should be specifically taken with the prescription of only a doctor. What these antibiotics will do is that if the good king cannot fight the bacteria which causes meningitis, they will have antibiotics will do. If the Don is not able to fight the virus, this will make the WBCs and TNB cells more powerful, increasing the efficiency of the attack. Now, here is why we should not take a prescribed antibiotic often. Because as soon as the bacteria comes to know that the good king is getting powerful, the bacteria modifies its soldiers, its warriors in a different antigen shape. So the antibodies that are produced by the TNB cells, which help the WBCs, cannot attract, and they can get a more infinite power. So we should not take a prescribed antibiotic often. Here is an experiment. Now there is a dish called a petri dish, which is used to cultivate bacteria, and it is used in labs and hospitals only. Now imagine you have a petri dish. Now distill a little bit of sand 10 times, and you have to get 10 to the power of -10 distilled water with soil. Then you have to add this liquid spread this liquid with a cotton swab over the petri dish. Then place an antibiotic tablet like penicillin. If that antibiotic tablet works, swab some of the bacteria and apply it on another petri dish. Now keep it. You will see that the antibiotic tablet first time cleared so many of the bacteria around it, the cultivated bacteria around it. Once after that, the second attempt had lesser bacteria. Now if you go like this, on your sixth attempt, you will find that no bacteria is killed, because the bacteria knew that the antibiotic tablet was attacking it. So it modified its soldiers not to get killed. So my friends, we should not be using the antibiotics at the wrong time, because the bacteria are getting resistant, and the antibiotics can do nothing. So you should not take drugs like penicillin often, because it's becoming less effective. So you can also throw that to waste. And doctors also say that if you are taking 3 medications, almost one of them is waste. Thank you.